I'm Jim Barnett with Dream Tree Family, and I'm here to explain to you about previous films you've seen on how to maximize the potential of how you get paid and how you can create residual income based on one-time effort. You know, what I do today can keep paying me in the future for people using the products that Dream Tree has offered on some of the videos that you've seen previous. So let's just talk about how you start with this. You know, we have a 197 entry and we have a 597 entry. And you have probably seen a lot of video on the 197 entry with some of the products. I just want to tell you what's the difference and how you can maximize your potential with Dream Tree. This is you. Of course, you realize there's a left and right side if you've seen some of the other video. This is called a dual line compensation. You are paid direct commission for either one of these. This is $50 and this is $100. Whenever you relate this to someone, the referral fee is $50 and $100. But you also receive what's called business volume. Each product that you've seen in the previous videos has a particular business volume or accumulation of points on either side of your business. Remember, you sponsored one left and you sponsored one right, according to where you wanted to place them, left or right team. And that's all you have is a left and right team. So does everybody else in this line, left and right, left and right. But see, there's an imaginary dividing line that divides this. This will totally always be your right side through infinity, and this will always be your left side through infinity, or vice versa, excuse me. This is the right, this is the left as I'm looking at it. Okay, and the point volume is accrued from everything your team does on the left and everything your team does on the right. So in this example, you have this many points that have accumulated here as sales are being made. That comes from initial sales, that comes from customer sales, that comes from residual based on auto shifts where people buy filters or extra stuff that they're interested in as the products are being, you know, we have on the website, all the products have been introduced in a certain way and have given you an outline of how that product works. And according to your need or what you want, these point accumulations keep coming month after month. That's why I call this a residual entail. You're creating a residual based on people drinking water, taking a shower, the different needs that they might have. Okay, you have 1,180 total points here. You've got 1,340 over here from your team. Okay, not just you, your team also. Okay, we're looking for 600, so we have a total of 600. It takes 200 from the small side and 400 from the big side and gives $40 as a commission. And that happens every single time it sees that. So when it subtracts these points, not the people stay. Anything they buy and anything they relate continues to gather points. But what I want to tell you is that this, every time 600 is seen, it's going to take 400 from the big team and 200 from the other and subtract that and give $40 every time. So as you see, it's subtracting these as we go, and it's switching the 400, 200 side depending on which side is bigger and which side is smaller. So this is paid 4 times here. That's going to be 160. And I just want to show you what the difference between 197 and 597, what I would call the faster track. And basically what I'm going to show you here is if this is you, okay, then we're talking about, just talk about the 197 first. That carries a $50 direct commission and 70 points per person. So let's say you related this to 5 people, and they got the 197 package to get started with alkaline antioxidant water from Dream Tree. You would then make $250. But here's the power of leverage, of having these 5 find 5 apiece. You would now have 25 and you make $1,000. When those 25 had 5 apiece that they told about this water and they got the same package, the 197, you'd have 125. Your income from those sales would be $5,000. Now I'm not talking about residual, and I'm not talking about extra sales or auto ship or any of these extra things that people might want. I'm just talking about the initial 197 sale. When those 125 told 5, it'd be 625. Your income from that would be $25,000. Okay, when the 625 tell 5 apiece, you'd have 3125. It'd be $125,000. So in this example, I'd be up over $155,000 based on people telling 5 people at the 197. Now, if you want to go faster than that, then of course the 597 would not be only 5 times this, and it's hard to show in an example, But guys, because of multiplication, it's not 5 times, it's 20 times this amount. Okay, because once I multiply 5 times 5, it's 25. But if I'm talking about I'm getting $100 per time, this is going to be 500. Okay, 500 times 5 is going to be 5,000. Okay, 500 times 5 is going to be 25,000. This will be 125. This would be 625,000. So the compounding of leveraged income, which is what we're talking about, I'm telling people that relate to people. Let me just give you an example here, and I think J. Paul Getty said it the best. I would rather receive 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own. And the reason being is that the 1% from 100 can grow. Thereby, I can never give more than 100% of my effort. But if I have 1% from 100 people, what if they grew to 5 apiece? That would be 500%, which I could never match. So as you grow your team, it creates residual income, what we call leveraged income, which is a long-term residual income. You work once today and create a residual for yourself forever based on people drinking and showering in the right kind of water. Appreciate your time today. Everybody can study this, study the films that we have on the products, and understand how this pays so that you can maximize your potential at Dream Tree. Thank you very much.